To be a successful organization, you are required to surround yourself with truly special and amazing people. I'm very fortunate to have a board full of those people. One member in particular is truly special and amazing, and that person is Mark Horrocks.
A surprise presentation in front of his peers. Mark Horrocks is the recipient of an award of merit from Alliance Hockey.
It feels great, to be honest. I mean, I don't know if I would have voted for me. I probably would have voted for someone else, but you know what? I do appreciate it, and I'm very thankful for it.
Horrocks humbly accepting this award at the recent Alliance General Meeting in London.
To be quite honest, I had no idea it had anything to do with me. We've had a pretty successful season. We had a lot of really successful teams, so I just assumed it had a lot to do with that. So I was very much in shock. So yeah, I didn't have any idea it had anything to do with me. Just want to say thank you very much.
Horrocks first got involved as a parent in the Sun County Panthers organization. He's been with the association for 7 years as a team manager, and for the past 3 seasons, he's been a member of the Panthers board as the vice president of administration.
He definitely keeps the organization on the straight and narrow with all of our bylaws and policies and procedures, and he does all he goes through all 15 pages at every board meeting. It's fantastic and we love it. It's important to have somebody that can articulate and communicate the whys, because that's what they want to know. Why do we do this? Why is this a bylaw? Why do you guys have to follow these rules, right? And they always want that explained. And Mark is so good at that. He's so good at, when he writes them up, they're clear and people can understand them. Even if somebody's not sure, you can understand what he's saying. And if you have a question, he'll email you back. He'll call you on the phone.
There's so many intrinsic things that we get from sports, and I'll be honest, sports changed my life, and it had nothing to do with a trophy. It had nothing to do with like an award, but I certainly feel strongly that the coaches and mentors that I had growing up, including my dad, who was my coach for many years, those were moments that you're never going to replicate in any other form.
Horrocks is proud to see the Panthers' success on the ice, but he's also focused on creating memories and building character for the young athletes in the association. As
you get older, you realize that those aren't the moments that define who we are and make, change our lives. It's the car ride home, it's helping out someone, whether it's a fundraiser for somebody whose family's not doing so well on your team. Those are all the things that build the character for who you will become as adults, right? So, sure, we all want to be winners, right? But what we get out of sports is not those things. It's other things.
Mark's not just the manager, it's their go-to guy. My son forgot his skates, when we went to a game in London, and the first person he told was Mark, not me, which was probably smart, but either way. And then he wanted Mark to tell me. So he's a confidant, he's a buffer, he's all those things to them.
Horrocks is looking forward to another great season in Sun County. He's grateful for this honor, surrounded by his family.
Certainly my wife, Nina, who's here, I was just joking, she does not like to come to any of these things, so I was a little bit surprised that she did want to come. So I'm thankful for her every day and her patience. And my son is Bennett. He's 16, or will be 16, and my daughter, Harper. So I'm very thankful for them. Thank you, Shauna. It certainly was, I do appreciate this greatly. And there's a number of folks on the Sun County board, Rich, Tony, for sure. Julie, Laura, Rob, I'm very thankful for their support, and I certainly could have gone to any of them if you ask me.